Hello everyone, this is Geopolitics. We have something to announce about China warning the UK and the United States not to use the China Strait. The China Strait is a waterway that China claims it is its own sovereignty. It means it's only China who can use it, but the USA and other nations argue that this waterway is for international use, but China says no, it's ours. So on the 12th of September 2025, USA and UK were using this strait in order to, they were passing there by their vessels, but Chinese want them not to use that way. But Taiwan sees it differently, because Taiwan says the strait is for every country. It is a water which can be used by international countries. It means any country can use, or any country can pass its vessel there. But China doesn't agree with that, and they want them. Yeah, the vessels that were involved in this passage. The vessels that were involved, they are the American guided missile destroyer USS Higgins and the British frigate HMS Richmond sailed through the strait. China reaction. China military, the People's Liberation Army PLA, condemned the action as a troublemaking and provocation. Beijing Eastern Theater commander stated that its naval and air forces were deployed to monitor and warn the ships. The United States and the UK maintained that the transit was a routine passage conducted in a corridor beyond the territorial sea of any coastal state. Both nations assert that their navies operate in full compliance with international law and uphold the principle of freedom of navigation. The context was that these transits are a regular occurrence, with the US and its allies sending ships through the strait to challenge China claim that the waterway is a part of a sovereign territory. The latest transit comes amid heightened tensions with Taiwan's top China policymaker warning that the invasion by China is being prepared. Is so important is because Taiwan is a global in semiconductor manufacturing, producing more than 90% of the world's most advanced chips. The threat security is therefore critical to the stability of the entire technology sector. It's also important for global shipping. It is a major shipping lane for global trade, with nearly half of the world's container ship passing through it each year. Any disruption or conflict in the strait would have a catastrophic consequence for the global economy, particularly for the supply chains for raw materials and manufactured goods in Asia. It's also, this strait also it is Taiwanese primary natural defense barrier. While it is not a perfect barrier, it would pose a significant challenge for any Chinese invasion force. So this is it's like a sensitive area for China, because it doesn't want any government to touch it. The government of Taiwan maintain that the strait is governed by the principle of freedom of navigation under international law. It welcomes the transit of foreign military vessels, particularly those from the United States and other allies, as a show of support for its sovereignty and a deterrent against Chinese aggression. The ROC's primary objective is to preserve peace and stability in the strait. It views the presence of foreign navies as essential for maintaining the status quo and preventing China from establishing de facto control of the waterway. You see, China is a very dangerous nation. So that's what is happening in China with the United Kingdom and then the United States. They are arguing, and it's because of this sensitive place. It's a very nice place, because if you control this water, you control half of world economy. It means the ships that pass there, you control them, and that's why what China is doing. China is trying to control this area. It doesn't want any foreign ships to pass there, so they control this area. It means they also control Taiwan, because they claim that Taiwan is also part of their territory, as you see. So that's why there is like a conflict between these countries which are passing that area. Thank you everyone, have a wonderful time. Thank you for sharing, liking, and